And we are live.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up?
Booyah. Back in the house. It is the effing podcast.
Yes, it is.
We are hitting you off on a Thursday night when you least expect it.
Welcome to tonight's show. I am back in the building. I get to finally kick off a show for a while, and then the week I finally get to kick off a show ain't really that much popping. But nevertheless, we here Thursday
Yeah,
night.
there's always shit popping.
But not like not like has been popping in the previous weeks. But nevertheless, I'm here. We're here. We're glad anybody who's tuning in, joining us. We're gonna have a great show tonight. Welcome to the effing podcast. I'm your host, Branson.
I am B-Dub.
And Hassan, a.k.a. Alpha Dog.
It is just us three
Yes,
tonight.
it is.
It's hopefully going to be a quiet show.
Give a shout out to Buddha, and Kelly Joe.
Yes.
They're not in the building tonight. School is getting underway, so parents and adulting has to get back started again. So
Wouldn't know the
that's
feeling.
how it is. You don't know the feeling, but
I haven't
it's that
touched
time of
school
the year
in-
again.
Damn.
So, kids are
21
getting ready
years.
to go back to school. Before we start the show out, I'd like to give a happy birthday shout out to my oldest son, Jaquin. His birthday's today. I love you, man. I hope you have a great day. And sad news.
Yes.
Got to give RIPs.
Well, wait. We got to do our usual shout-outs.
Oh, I thought we do that and then we get to the shout outs.
See,
I ain't been here in a minute. I ain't been here in a minute. So, okay.
So we're going to start it off with our usual shout-outs. Shout out to Eighth and Fancy
Shout out.
for all your adult beverage snacks and needs. And then we're going to give a shout-out to Dank Drinks.
Dang.
The dankest of drinks. Still waiting for another.
The re-up. Still waiting for the re-up.
Come through.
We ain't going to hold that against you, though. Then we're going to give a shout-out to the local plug.
Local plug.
Please
Shout
eat
out,
responsibly. And, Alpha Dogs.
Alpha Dog. Yes, Alpha Dogs.
It's a big weekend.
Yeah.
It's a
Come get
big
them dogs,
weekend.
man. We are open as of right now, Mondays from 12 to 7, Eagle Express on Knightdale Boulevard and Hodge Road. And we also will be open Friday and Saturdays from 7 to 11. Come get them dogs, man.
And tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Yes.
And tomorrow?
Tough
right.
presents.
In the building.
The Underground Food Festival is going down, 1900 Pool Road from 8 to 12. And then from there, we're going to head over to the house off of Highway 55 for the after party. We got Big YBA
I
who's
haven't been to
leading
the
it
house.
off.
Oof.
Yeah, it's going to be lit.
I haven't been to the
gonna be
house in
it.
Y'all need to
years.
come on
Oof.
out, support,
Be a
have
good
great
time.
We got
Good
food
time.
trucks, we got VIP booths and everything. So we got you.
Good time.
Also Saturday.
Saturday
We
night.
got Buddha. He got his.
Yeah.
Birthday
his
bash.
Birthday bash jumping off at M. Simoners. So, like I said.
What is it? 1500 Fenton?
I believe so.
1500 Fenton Street, I believe.
Yes.
So, yeah, definitely go check it. It's by the by the Greyhound bus station, I believe.
Yes. It's right there by the fish market.
Yeah, so, come check us out. We're going to be in the building and we go, oof. Boy, I tell you what, that food afterwards, that's what I'm looking forward to. So I get Alpha Dogs tomorrow.
Tomorrow night.
I
yes.
get Alpha Dogs tomorrow night.
Yes.
And then Saturday night, I get some parking lot hamburgers from.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be popping. This weekend going to be good. I ain't even going to lie.
We got
I ain't
about
even going to lie.
Tough Event got like about four food trucks. And we got a couple of vendors out there. Come on out, support.
Come get something to eat.
Come get some food.
Come get some
listen to
food.
great music.
Look, the weather going to be nice.
Yes, perfect.
The weather finally going to be nice for
Finally.
an event. You
Perfect.
know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's finally going to be nice. Come fuck with us. We
We
going to
got
have
to
a
give
good
a
time.
shout out to one of our viewers, Miss Robin Moore.
Shout out.
She
Appreciate
had
you tuning in.
Great supporter. She usually follows us up if we get stuck up here about fun facts. She comes through in the clip. So
Really, really appreciate that, Miss Moore. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes, most definitely. So, yeah, we are going to get into the show, and we are going to get into our RIPs. And we're going to start it off with an RIP to Wally Amos, creator of famous Amos cookies, who passed away at 88 years old today. Or not today, but this week. He's the creator of the cookie empire that took his name and made it famous, and he went on to become a children's literacy advocate. Passing away at 88, he is the proprietor of the cookie shop called Chips and Cookie in Hawaii, which he moved to in 1977. He started his cookie empire and basically gave it away. It, of course, came up with the catchy name Famous Amos. He died Tuesday at his home in Honolulu with his wife Carol by his side and his children. He died from complications with dementia.
How old was he?
88 years old.
He had a good life.
Yeah, he was married 6 times to 5 women.
He had a very good life.
Yes, he was very famous.
Passed away in Honolulu.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you a question, and I don't know if this is fair or not, but I'm still going to ask. Where do these cookies rank on your cookie list?
There's so many competitors now.
Are they even on your cookie list of favorite cookies?
They were growing up.
Yeah, they were.
They were growing up. But
all right, that's fair. Where would you rank them?
Boy.
I don't know.
But first of all, what would be your top 3?
Oreo is one for me. I'll do Oreo.
Are we talking? Okay, we talking brands?
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, yeah, definitely Oreo. The Keebler Elf soft cookies.
Yeah.
I love the
soft
Keebler
batch.
Elf soft batch. That'd probably be my number 2. And cookies. I'm gonna throw this one out here, and this my sleeper though.
Yeah,
the gas station, when you go in the gas station to get those cookie, the grandma. I can't remember
those
the
grandma
name.
cookies.
Cookies.
Those are high up on the list.
Okay. That's tough. I guess I would say
Crumble.
I'm sorry, I like Insomniac. Insomniac cookies over Crumble.
Well, for me, Chips Ahoy. Chips Ahoy, Oreos.
I gotta go with those. Well,
what was it? Shit, I know I'm fucking up because it's gonna pop up in my head.
I know I'm down for the peanut butter tag-alongs by the Girl
Peanut butter
Scouts.
on the low be really
Girl Scout
good.
cookies.
Oh, Girl Scout one.
Yo, I found the secret
Scout
is
ones
going to
every time.
Aldi's because they sell those Girl Scout cookies, but they're the generic brand and they sell them for like $2 a pack. I'm
Put a
gonna
little
clean up
cut
on
on
them.
it and then put it out on the street and stuff.
About to clean up on them.
Don't
joints.
put so much sugar in it and then throw it out there.
Yeah, Aldi's is my new crack spot, yo.
Okay.
It's not like good snacks, but yeah, on cookies, Famous Amos.
Famous Amos is up there.
It's in top 10 because listen though. If you really want to be frank, like what other 10 cookies is like better? Like that's
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
So
It's not 10.
right, so he's in top 10. You know what I'm saying? For
And
sure.
just being a black man, having your name up there.
Correct.
That was my
It's
breakfast
a
so many
phenomenal
times, and when I'm in my 20s, Famous Amos
Famous
cookies.
Amos
Definitely
You get them
shout
from
out
the
Famous
vending machine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Gotta get a shout out to Miss Yolanda Miller out there. Thank you for watching us tonight.
Thank you for
on the
checking
podcast.
in.
Yes.
Checking in.
Shout out to everybody watching. Make sure you like and share.
Like and share.
That's how we grow.
Comment, like, share, and comment. Comment is a big
Very
thing, too.
organic at the moment. But yeah, we're going to give a rest in peace to Famous Amos because his cookies were pretty good. Didn't he die broke? Didn't the people rip him off?
I'm sure he got ripped off, but I don't know if he would die
think
broke.
he
He was
died
in
broke.
Honolulu.
You can't live in Honolulu, bro.
Like he was in Honolulu. Like
can't live in Honolulu,
I just
bro.
don't believe he was broke. Like,
Okay, I do see the company filed for bankruptcy in 96, abandoned cookies, and went into muffins at the suggestion of Amos's business partner, Blue Avalon.
I mean, so
So even if you file chapter,
You still
file for
keep some
bankruptcy, you
money.
keep money.
Yeah.
You just,
Yeah.
just, you know,
He still has some paper. Obviously, he
you
wasn't.
can't live on them islands, bro.
Well, we're gonna give a big rest in peace to him.
Okay.
Also, this one just happened today, so I've been getting a little bit of information on it, but we have to send a big shout out to the Beat King, R.I.P. shout out, who passed away. He was known as the Club Godzilla down in H-Town. Had a lot of songs called Then Leave and Thick. He passed away. From my understanding, it was a blood clot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he was young, too. He was 39. But the Beat King was big in Houston. He was, I just remember hearing him on the internet. So that's how I got familiar with him. And the few times I was in H-Town, they did bump him in the club. The whole club went crazy. But
H-Town's a dope city.
yeah.
I have
So
to visit.
And one of hip hop's
yes.
big cities.
I have to visit.
Oh,
Like
man.
H-Town-
Houston is huge. You need to
H-Town
go
is a
down there and check
staple.
it out.
H-Town is like Atlanta, like Memphis. It's like one of those staple hip hop cities of the South. It really is.
Yeah, so he was known for his songs Then Leave, which went viral in 2020 on TikTok, catapulting him to an international audience. However, he was fond of Texas, where his music filled college parties and club scenes throughout the 2010s. So he worked with 2 Chainz, Juicy J, Ludacris, and Queendom Come. Lots of people in the South who are familiar with his music are upset because it is very sudden. And like I said, he was young. He was under 40.
I mean,
And,
blood clots. Make
yeah.
sure you go get checked out. You got to
Yeah,
go to the
definitely
doctor.
stay on top of your health.
You got to go get
Yearly
these
physicals.
physicals. Like, and as a table full of men telling other men watching or that's going to see this, go get your physical.
I get mine.
Go get your
every year.
physical.
Teeth check twice a year.
Go get your physical.
Make sure them nuts is in order.
Please and
Listen,
thank you.
Listen, the thing you got to understand is it's not like between 18 and 25 you can just eat whatever the hell
And you
want,
Superman.
do what you
You
want.
Superman.
You know what I'm saying? Once you get over 30, especially if your family has a history of various things, whether
Yeah, you got to pay
diabetes,
attention.
You got to pay attention to that. You got to get those checkups. We got too many of us dying from, preventable diseases.
Definitely. So
Yeah.
go get those yearlies, gentlemen.
Yeah.
It is nothing wrong with going to the doctor.
For real.
It's nothing wrong with going to the
Yeah,
doctor.
because there ain't nothing worse. Y'all married or you with your girl and shit, and you just die off this like.
And it could have been prevented.
Yeah,
All you had to do was go to the doctor.
Yeah. So
But-
that's that. This is I told somebody this not too long ago. Especially if you're over 30, outside of having good credit or decent credit, a stable job, stable income, health. That's
Yeah.
important because you don't want to invest time and energy into somebody and they die on your ass.
Exactly.
But not just that, but you can't make no money if you ain't healthy.
Yeah.
Like, so it's nothing, it's the tough guy thing, no, that's not cool. Go to the doctor. That you're scared, no, that's not cool. Go to the doctor.
Exactly.
Go to the doctor.
Check.
Get the checkup.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do we have any other RIPs we're giving shout outs to?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Well, let's keep it moving because we're discussing health.
Yeah,
I think,
RIP to breakdancing in the Olympics.
oh, yes. Yeah.
If we're giving
Yeah.
RIPs to anything,
Yeah, RIP to that.
RIP to that.
See what happened when somebody take culture,
Cause and effect.
don't even have nobody to teach them properly. Like
They like-
man, look, they only last in the Olympics one damn time because somebody come in doing some funky ass.
You ain't
shit.
gonna play in our face
Yeah,
no more
word.
like
Yeah,
that.
you
Like
can't
you ain't
do
gonna do
Like,
that no
How
more.
the hell you even made it to the damn? I'm just the competition. Like, how the hell did you get to the Olympics and you bomb like that? Like,
Couldn't tell you, but yeah, that's
RIP to break then.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, Ray Gunn, the woman we're discussing in the
Yeah.
breakdancing, has been in the news. It looks like the Australian Olympic Committee has condemned the online petition attacking Rachel Gunn.
Yeah, she said that she was devastated by the online criticism that she was receiving.
We
And
were
I'm like,
devastated by her
yeah,
dancing.
exactly.
Like, did you
who
see
doing-
what you did?
Did you see what you did? Did you look at any fucking history of breakdancing? Because if you did, you wouldn't have got your ass on that
And look,
motherfucking stage,
but-
world stage.
And let me say this. I don't believe in cyberbullying or any of that. But I don't believe this is cyberbullying. I just believe
No.
this is people who saw something.
it was
She
a-
took away a slot from a more talented breakdancer.
Right,
reacted
exactly.
to it.
People are offended that your ass got up there on a world stage and did that shit.
It was insulting, like
And
I
then on
said.
top of that, you goddamn country trying to fucking protect you as if, come on, did you not look at any videotapes of breakdancing? There's a whole record of it, you know what I'm saying? You could have reached out to somebody in New York or anywhere around the world who specializes in breakdance that would have taught you this shit. But I don't even know how in the hell that you got your ass up on a world stage to show that funky ass shit. See, you know what I'm saying? Listen. See, you know, white folks always got a problem about black folks getting a little head and shit like that. But look what happened when you give white folks some shit. They fuck shit up. Now the shit is not even, nobody can't even get no get back
Smash
in the
that.
next Olympics.
Yeah.
Because you done fucked it up. They can't even get no get
If
back.
you were waiting to get back in China, that's a
You
dog.
can't even get no get back.
You got to get back at them on the street.
That's
like
some bullshit,
a
man.
cardboard
Yeah.
box
Hey,
somewhere.
yo, the IOC, you know, y'all should keep breakdancing for LA 2028. And we're going to show y'all what fucking breakdances is. That's all I got to say. Damn, man.
Okay.
I was surprised. Before we move on,
Yeah.
I was surprised that they canceled it with it coming to the United States.
Well, they replacing it. From my understanding, each location for the Summer Olympics gets to choose one extracurricular sport. And
That
France
was not
chose
in the-
breakdancing, but America and LA is choosing flag football. So they're going to have flag football at the Olympics to replace the breakdancing.
Can you ask me if I'm excited about that?
I'm not excited about it
Can
at all.
you ask me if I'm
Shit,
excited
that's going to be the
about
NFL
that?
by the time we get to 2028.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
But,
it's trending towards that.
In reference to Ray Gun, there was a online petition that allegedly repeated falsehoods about how the B girl was selected to compete at the Paris
C
Olympics.
girl. We're
So-
not even going to call her a B girl.
She's not-
She's a
Yeah.
C girl.
No, she's not even C.
It's
She's
like-
a motherfucking F.
She a Z girl.
But she's
damn,
not a
that's-
B
that
girl.
shit was
No,
some
I'm sorry.
bullshit.
Yeah, so
Right.
the petition had amassed more than 45,000 signatures alleging that she had manipulated the selection process to her own advantage and questioned whether her
course she
husband
did.
was part of the selection panel.
Of course she did. Like, look, now, Trump was saying the election was rigged. That election was rigged.
No,
that
was some rigged
that
shit.
was rigged.
Like, for real, though. I'm like,
that was rigged.
damn,
Definitely was some persuading
that was
going
some
on in
bullshit
there.
right there. Like, I don't even know how, yo,
All right.
I
It's,
don't even know how y'all can defend that shit. Like, for real, though. It's just, that's some bullshit.
yeah, well, the board is saying that Gunn was legitimately nominated after winning the qualifying event, and there were no appeals from the other competitors. And
Can you say corrupt?
No,
Yeah.
can you say no? This is what no. This is what white people be saying with affirmative action and DEI.
oh, this was a
work.
DEI
This is a
hire.
DEI
This
hire.
that was a DEI hire right
That
there.
was a DEI
That was a
hire.
classic one right there. Didn't know what the fuck she was doing. At least on the DEI hires when it comes to black folks, it be some legitimate shit. You feel what I'm saying? But hey, I'm just gonna leave it right there.
Well, they said the board is defending her, saying
Of course
that
they is.
she was the best female breaking competitor that they have for Australia.
I don't believe, if that is, then Australia as a fucking country,
Look.
y'all need to all slap.
I can take you to any daycare in the country, and there's kids in there who are doing better stuff
Man,
than what she did.
That was
I'm
some
just
bullshit.
saying.
Man.
I'm just
listen,
saying.
I got a broke back, and I can do better than that shit.
Okay.
You feel what I'm
I'm just-
saying?
The board in Australia is equating this to bullying. That's what they said.
Man, listen,
Like I said,
we are offended that they let your ass get up on a world stage.
I don't like I
Like,
said.
let that resonate.
I don't agree with cyberbullying, but I just don't think. I think I
she
think
needed to be
you saw-
cyberbullied.
People
Nah,
saw this
no,
and
fuck that.
responded.
No, sometimes you need to know you need to know your fucking limitations. That's all. If you legitimately study the craft of breakdancing.
But let me ask
she
you
would
a
have known that
question.
was some bullshit.
But let me ask you a question. Is it bullying because it's negative? Is that what
It's
makes
telling
it
the
bullying?
truth. No, people
and
is
that's
telling
what I'm
the truth.
saying. So it can't be bullying
They ain't
just
bullying.
because it's negative. It's just the
you
truth.
just don't want nobody to tell you that you fucked up. That's all. She fucked up. You should have got your ass up there. Fucking Olympics. I don't listen, man. All I know is she didn't do no studying. If she did, she would have did nowhere near no bullshit like that. That's all I got to say. That's a classic DEI hire right there on the wrong side.
Well, she said she gave it her best shot.
Right. And they snatched breakdance right up out of there.
Yeah,
Never again.
Nobody can't
Never
get no damn
again.
get back.
Yeah. I'm hearing her husband was a judge, but she's saying that's not the case. But
yeah, also she didn't even score no fucking points.
yeah,
She got skunked.
Zero.
yeah, that was pretty bad.
Dumb.
Zero. You
Hey,
know how
gonna
bad you
y'all
gotta
gonna
be to get a
defend that
zero?
shit? She got 0.
You know how bad you gotta be to get
Yeah,
a zero?
garbage.
A zero.
Zero.
She
She got a
skunked.
participation trophy.
Right.
Look, you get points for putting your name on the
Who the
paper.
fuck
Like,
does-
yeah,
how the hell you
zero.
do it? Listen, she would have got away with a kangaroo hop. You know what I'm saying? If she did it like some old like Michael Jackson type shit. I don't know. All I know is that shit right there was some bullshit.
That was terrible.
Right.
Okay. Well, we're gonna pray for her, and we give her a bless her heart, like
Bless
those
her,
women.
bless
in
her
church do.
heart.
Bless her heart. Bless her heart.
Yeah, but onward to some happier news. The World Health Organization declared monkeypox a global.
That's happy.
Well, that's better than watching Ray Gun.
I think I'll watch her. Then we got a global monkeypox.
I mean, but
Yes.
just as long as they keep it contained, like
I don't know.
That's the problem.
Like-
you got too many people out here that's against vaccination and shit like that.
I mean, yeah, but just
Ain't no but, man. If they're against vaccination, that means that shit gonna spread. That's why it's global. It's a global. The World Health Organization say it's globalization now.
First shout out to the rebranding of monkeypox, shortening it to mpox to make it sound a little less savage and brutal.
Right.
and we kind of jumpy when they classify anything. Now we just came off with 2-3 years of lockup. Like anything,
We still in COVID. I mean,
we're still recovering, but we're
ain't
still in it though.
Man, no, we're still in COVID. The only reason why they don't even talk about it as much anymore because people are tired of hearing about it. That's all. We're still
True.
in COVID.
Yeah.
Hell, Nolan Lyons just had COVID. That's why he came in third place in the 200.
Yeah.
He was diagnosed with COVID.
I heard, didn't old boy, 16-year-old have it too? Quincy.
Quincy Wilson.
But do y'all really know how COVID is really passed? Now they say
It's
somebody-
an STD.
No. COVID. Now they say that somebody cough in the air, you walk in. Like, come on, you know how long that shit had to sit in the air? Let's be pragmatic. And I'm gonna tell you that I know this is true. Number one, I'm gonna get the lady name. I'm gonna get her name. She has MS. She's an actress. She and her caretaker gotten sick.
Christina Applegate?
I don't quote me. It probably is, but we're gonna follow up on that. She got sick because she ate salad from her favorite restaurant. Now listen to what I said. She got sick because she ate salad from her favorite restaurant. So I forgot the scientific name for it. Really means actually it means shit totally. So that means whoever handled her fucking salad, they didn't wash their hands. They had wiped their ass. They didn't wash their hands.
And that's the
they
most
just-
simple. Like all you gotta do is wash your hands.
listen, though,
Just
but-
wash your
but-
hands.
So now let's go back to what they be trying to tell us
Nasty
all the
mouth.
time. Wash your hands.
Wash
they
your
always
hands.
say wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Because people use the bathroom, especially a lot of people that use the bathroom and shit, or women that use the bathroom when they got wipe. They don't wash their hands and they touch every damn
Look,
thing
it's
that
just
you
as
touch
simple
on.
as wash your hands.
You know
That's it.
when they test the sewage, they test the sewage as far as where the highest COVID
Yeah.
levels is. So now where that means shit.
Yeah,
So
it
like
looks
I
like
said-
it was Christina Applegate.
Exactly.
She contracted a virus after eating food contaminated with fecal matter.
What that means, whoever touched her damn salad didn't wash their hands.
Wash your hands.
This is the
please.
reason why they say wash your hands, because people use the damn bathroom. It'd be the simplest things
Wash your hands.
that can kill your ass, and people don't wash their hands.
Yeah, make sure you start cooking more at home because these people out here is unhygienic
Wash
and
your
nasty.
hands.
They don't even wash their ass. They be coming to work smelling like musk.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, I went to the store today, and this dude walked by me so musky. I wanted to holler at him. I wanted to yell at him like, "You don't smell yourself?" Like,
Oh yeah, that's like the Exxon around the corner from me that I
Like-
avoid in the summertime
like
because
yo,
of who works behind the
like
counter.
you don't smell yourself, like, cause I mean, I smelled you like
Listen.
a row, an aisle over.
Hygiene, cleanliness.
Is next to godliness.
It causes diseases, and when it causes diseases, this is when you have these outbreaks. And when you got people who's against vaccination, on top of that, this is how you have these mass outbreaks. So all this shit goes hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? So you know. wash
Yeah,
your
so
hands.
so it
Wash
basically
your
looks like this monkeypox health epidemic started in the Democratic Republic of Congo and spread to neighboring countries in Africa, which led to this public health crisis. So it looks like African's top public health body declared Mpox an emergency after warning that the viral infection rate was spreading at an alarming rate. More than 17,000 suspected cases and 517 deaths have been reported on the continent this year, 160% increase compared to the same period last year. And the African Center for Disease Control and Prevention said this, in cases have been reported in 13 different countries. So, yeah, that's one thing we do not want to immigrate over here to this country is Mpox. But,
AKA monkeypox.
Wash your
yeah,
hands.
so there's
Wash
outbreaks
your hands.
everywhere.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands, wash your ass, brush your teeth.
It is spread through easily transmissible routines, close contact, including sexual contact. So it is an STD. That monkey get you monkeypox. Damn, boy. That's
Trying to get
irony.
you and that monkey.
Yeah. So it's also spread into Burundi, Kenya, Rwanda, and Uganda, and that's why it's triggering this World Health Organization epidemic title. So it's spreading quickly. Do they have a vaccine for it?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Well, for monkeypox, yeah. I don't know about if the mpox is still the same. You would think, yes.
Yeah, it starts with a rash that can look similar to chickenpox, syphilis, or herpes. Typically progresses to small bumps on the skin, then blisters that filled with whitish fluid.
Ew.
The illness is accompanied by fevers, headaches, muscle aches, back pain, low energy, and swollen lymph nodes. And it is a vaccination available in the U.S., but not generally available in the DRC, which is the Republic of Congo. The U.S. is donating 50,000 doses to address this issue. And it says people who are exposed to monkey virus, they recommend,
Get them shots.
yeah, and it says who is at a higher risk are people who belong to groups with elevated risk of infection, such as men who have sex with men. They receive 2 doses of the vaccine. It is effective against both clades
Man
of
who
the
has
mpox.
sex, man. We're gonna leave that.
Yeah, gay niggas. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's a new
Yeah.
download type of thing.
Well, you know, nowadays, you know, with pansexual, you got women like you had that, you created that discussion on your
What?
page. That it's a lot of women that likes men.
Yeah.
That likes men.
I mean, like, you be surprised at what women like.
I'm sorry.
Like,
I
mean,
love. Excuse my French. Pussy.
I asked the question one time, how many chicks
Pussy,
watch
wee,
like
pussy.
gay porn, and I was surprised at how many chicks
How
watch
many?
gay porn. All of them, basically.
Oh God,
A lot of them. A lot of women watch gay porn.
that's pretty gross.
Nasty.
So,
Not my cup of tea.
Yeah, I don't.
non-judgment zone over here. I don't care.
No, you got to judge certain shit, man.
I mean, what gets people off is what gets them off. I
Yeah,
don't
do your
judge.
thing.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't flow like
don't
that.
judge.
I like pussy.
I don't judge.
Pussy.
no doubt. Okay, let's keep it moving because there was that chicken wing heist that caught up with that woman.
Oh man.
Yeah, so it looks like woman was sentenced, Vera Liddell, who served as the director for Harvey School District 152 near Chicago,
Illinois,
was incarcerated at Cook County Jail for theft and operating a criminal enterprise. She pleaded guilty on August 9th to charges of stealing chicken wings and got a 9-year prison sentence.
How in the hell they gonna give this woman 9 years for chicken wings?
She stole quite a bit. Though.
Look, I was going to say,
even
you
if,
stole.
Even if she stole quite a bit, do she live? I'm assuming she don't live like how what she stole. And we all know now when authorities start talking about how much, I'm gonna put this in quotation marks, how much was taken, whatever, they like to tend to exaggerate the actual cost.
Even if they kind of are exaggerating.
No, ain't no kind of. So what they said, 1.9 million. So there's probably like a half. It's probably like $250,000.
So do the math on that. Just do
still.
And then how much?
She probably gave some of that away. This Chicago.
Then you got to think.
Hungry.
How much are chicken wings now? How chicken wings
expensive?
Costs.
Yeah, everything costs.
Chicken wings high.
All those people who love them free, quote unquote, free checks from Trump. That's why shit costs so damn.
I mean, so
but she ran a mastermind ring.
It was by herself.
They hit her with the Rico.
Wait a minute. She was placing orders with Gordon Food Services, a main supplier for the school district. She placed the orders and did the billing, but kept the chicken wings between July 2020 and February 2022.
You know,
which that's during the pandemic.
You know them cookouts for
that was during the pandemic. So I can imagine. Listen, everything was on shutdown. And we talking about Chicago. You feel what I'm saying? So she live in a school district. You can imagine how many people that she know that doesn't have any food and stuff like that. So she probably
she didn't do it for that.
Listen, hold on.
She wasn't robbing.
Give it to the community, dog.
We don't know. So if we gonna sit here,
I don't know. That's a lot of wings. You got to give some of it to the community.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say she made some money. I ain't gonna.
I'm
gonna say she made some money, but I'm gonna say she gave more than what she made as well. Because if she's not living that lifestyle,
I gotta see how she living.
Right.
I gotta see how she living first before
I doubted that she's living that $1.9 million that they say she sold.
The chicken wing queen.
She okay, it says between August and November of 2021, Liddell ordered more than 11,000 cases of chicken wings from the food provider.
So there was probably 6,000 cases.
And picked up the orders in a district cargo van. So it began at the height of COVID when students were not allowed to be present in school.
So now that follow my theory. Now she probably had half of that she probably sold, but the other half she most likely gave away. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, Chicago, she around a lot of kids who's not eating. So I will give that, especially if she's a grandmother.
I'm trying to go. I'm trying to buy it.
You can buy it.
I'm trying to buy it.
All right. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why you can buy it.
You almost got me sold on this.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you why you can buy it.
Yes.
Black people, brown people always come up with some amazing things, right? Mm-hmm. The first reason why we come up with amazing things is because it's something that we love and we want to share with people that we close to, and it just so happen picks up and more people want to get a hold to it. Mm-hmm. So in other words, when they're doing it, it's not for money reasons. This is in our nature. This is the reason why white folks able to take this
and once you see you can make money doing it, then
you make money. So now, like I said, it started. Now the theory it started off in the beginning, in the height of the pandemic.
Here's what I need. I need a couple of people to confirm this graciousness of this woman giving.
No.
I
this
need
woman
people
was
to vouch for her.
Hold on.
I mean,
she was just getting paid.
Hold on. There's more to this now because they said they discovered this in 2023 when an audit found the district's food service exceeded its annual budget by $300,000 halfway through the school year. And then the business manager for the district found the invoices for the chicken wings and said it was odd because it's a food item that wouldn't be served to students because they contain bones. So this woman is ordering all these chicken wings, and the students can't even eat them because they have bones in them.
Stop. Well, go back. You reread that again. You said they were $300,000
Halfway through the school year, exceeded
halfway through this school
year. So they were.
She got a district. We don't even know how big the district. A district can be 5 to 200 schools.
$300,000.
But they exceeded the budget.
I understand that. Right. I get that. So what I'm saying is, listen, my theory is very plausible. Because like I said, we don't, by nature, we don't start off doing it for money. And like I said, she's a grandmother, right? So I know she have siblings, she had family members who probably needed
Oh
food.
yeah, she was blessing them cookouts.
So she would bless.
She was blessing them cookouts.
Again,
She was the chicken wing queen. Like I said, like she was bringing the wings.
I would say the authorities, she didn't do 1.9 million. I would say she probably did like 500 to 600,000. And out of 600,000, I would say probably like a third of that to half, she probably made money off.
You call her house every night and be like, "What you cooking tonight, Grandma?"
Yeah, chicken wings.
Chicken wings.
Shit.
We got saute. We got
Yeah, she sound like Bubba from Forrest Gump.
Fried. We got
Jerk wings, hot wings,
hot
spicy wings, fried wings.
fried buffalo wings.
What you cooking tonight, Grandma?
You know her Juneteenth was lit, boy. Every type of wing on that grill.
And then the thing about it is they said kids don't eat. Man, we know black kids eat.
Oh
chicken
yeah,
with
you
bones
can.
in it.
Yeah, it's not a matter of that.
We are trained to go.
We're
trained to go. I don't know about the white kids.
We know
but
they,
I know black kids and brown kids.
We know
we trained
that
to go.
they eat, but what they're saying is they don't even order
No,
it.
they don't serve it to them because they subject to choke on it. They don't want to be liable. I get it.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying though, we trained to go though. We that's what we eat at home. We're trained
Exactly.
to go.
Well, everybody eat chicken.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, when they say that's a white person.
You
choke on some shit
you know the people at Gordon were like, "Yo, they get a lot of damn chicken.
Yeah, they loving
wings.
that chicken.
These chicken wings.
These
They
niggas loving that
chicken
chicken in that district.
No, but what everybody understand, everybody made money during the pandemic.
Oh yeah.
Everybody.
Oh yeah.
She was
If
hustling.
you didn't, you weren't trying.
This is the reason why jobs is where it is now. People got their own thing.
Why they don't want to work?
They don't want to work.
Yeah.
They got their own. They are self-sufficient.
Or on Uber.
Yeah. So, Kansas City Chiefs defensive tackle Chris Jones
I'll pay it.
offered to cover the $1.5 million worth of chicken wings stolen by this woman in exchange for the woman's release from prison.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Now,
dope.
9
I don't
years
think
is a long time.
Yeah, that is a long.
Especially if it's her first time doing something.
Yeah.
Because we know white collar crimes, which that constitutes as a white collar crime, they usually don't get that much time. Or
She laundered the wings.
And it's somebody grandma. But I mean, like,
Right.
you know,
what I'm
like
saying? She well in her 50s. You're gonna give her 9 years. Like
That's
come
too
on.
much
That's
money.
too much time. You could give her probation or some shit like
Nah,
that.
they got to give her something because you can't just steal 1.5
Man,
million.
we seen cases of white people, somebody get killed and they fucking goddamn walk
I mean,
home
I
and shit.
definitely
We just
believe-
you just talked about one not too long ago.
Who?
Killed the damn boyfriend and shit and she got found not guilty.
Oh yeah.
I mean, a point has to be proven, but not that
Man,
much
that
of a
shit
point.
drastic. But that just goes to show our two-tier justice system. Here a lady stole $500,000 to $600,000 worth of chicken wings. She going to jail for 9 years, and we got a bitch ass Orange Crush motherfucker who got 34 fucking felonies and shit, and he is on the verge. He's literally has the bullhorn to be on the verge, which he gonna lose.
You know,
to be a president.
you know,
make that shit
You
make
know,
sense.
you
America.
know, he's supposed to be getting sentenced next week.
He's asking for a delay,
He's
right?
trying to get a
Listen,
delay.
America,
you know,
America, that hoe is just like a toxic bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? One time she good with you, she'll fuck with you and shit. And other times when she mad at you, she'll cut your
Are we
clothes
going?
up.
Because I don't want to like jump into because I got a lot of politics to say. So I don't
No,
wanna, like,
we can go into politics
right now.
Yeah.
Because what were we talking about before we skipped? We were talking about
What? Kamala?
oh no, the
Kamala?
we were
I'm talking about the wings. I just
the
mentioned,
chicken wing
and
queen.
I was just mentioning
And
how
the
we got
felonies,
somebody
okay.
that's 34 felonies and shit. And this
Yeah.
nigga here, he going around doing rallies and shit. And she then took some chicken wings that the insurance covered that shit, so they ain't
Yeah.
lost the damn money. You feel what I'm
And
saying?
they probably
got it
would have
back.
thrown them chicken
Right, they
wings
would have
out.
thrown the shit away. And you gonna give this woman 9 years.
Yeah.
Like,
that is excessive.
you know what I'm saying? But this is why I want these niggas to see when they be talking about Trump.
That's
and shit.
still $1.5 million worth
That
of
is
chicken.
a lot of chicken
You know how much
wings.
this nigga done robbed somebody with his
Yeah.
fake ass schools and shit?
America.
And he didn't go to jail. He just had to pay. He just had to pay the fucking money back.
That is
America.
true.
Like, come on, man. That's some bullshit.
America.
I think Trump
America
would have
the
went to jail if
beautiful.
he stole, if that was chicken wings.
Man, Trump. No, it just goes to show we got a 2-tier.
Oh, of
justice
course.
system.
Yeah,
And like
we
I
definitely
said,
have a 2-tier system.
When I hear these black political pundits trying to equivalate Trump as him going through his legal troubles as equal as black, man, that's a slap in my face. You feel what I'm saying? Because I know personally, I have been the law has not been on my side on some bullshit. So, but the fact that this punk ass motherfucker, he got had lawsuits. He done been convicted of a lawsuit of touching, grabbing pussy and shit. He been convicted of scamming motherfuckers out of school and shit. And you know what the crazy part about it is? He's scamming his fucking damn people now. Y'all buying his goddamn sneakers. He done came
What's
out with 2 pairs of
crazy?
sneakers.
Nah.
Y'all paying for his damn shit.
Nah, what's crazy is this man's been scamming this party for what? 3
8 years.
No,
8 years?
no, because
8 years.
he ran. No, this is his 3rd time running, being serious. So this,
Yeah.
But you got to count when he actually wins. And now he got the party by his nuts now. So it's 8
he
years.
lost. But I'm gonna put it like this: if he loses again,
Actually, this would be like 12.
that's what I'm
It's
saying.
12
Like, yeah,
years.
like
'Cause
he
won one year,
had
lost the next year. He going again.
He's
So
had
12
control
years.
of this party for 12 years. And if you lose again a 3rd time to a black woman,
Oh, man.
the Republican Party is going to be in shambles.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they in
Because
shambles now.
they
are.
They just,
But
you know.
the reality is in November. The reality
Yeah, it's
will
in
hit them in November.
Oh, it's going to hit
The
hard.
reality is going to hit hard in November.
I just can't wait till when we start getting outside of his antics of saying she dumb and all. Like you can't.
That's not gonna win.
You can't be dumb if you're
It's
a
not
state
gonna win.
prosecutor.
It's
You
that-
can't be dumb if you're a vice president.
That stuff
But
is
we
not
know
gonna
you
fly.
dumb though because the only reason why your dumb ass is where you are because you gonna do everything what people gonna tell your punk ass to do.
Nah, it's not.
No, that's what they
Nah,
do.
listen,
As long as you kiss his ass, he gonna be like, okay.
Listen,
Cause look,
this is what he's doing, and as as I see it, as I'm not a political pundit, just a guy who watches. It's amazing how the Republicans had no strategy for somebody that would have possibly become president in the next 4 years. Like, you weren't doing any homework on Mrs. Harris. You were just caught by surprise that she was going to be the presidential nominee when Joe Biden left. Like, you were caught off guard, and I can't believe they were that naive to think that it could possibly happen. Like, they're really off guard right now. They don't know what to do with this woman. And I'm just like, she was his vice president. So eventually her name would have been thrown in the hat to be president eventually.
Yeah.
It just came a lot sooner. But y'all weren't doing y'all homework.
Well, Trump was really expecting to go against Biden.
yeah,
he-
that's the whole strategy was expecting to go by. They
he's
didn't
still
expect.
stuck on going against Biden. He can't go for Harris. He's still, all he talks about is Biden.
Well, again, his playbook, the playbook was set up for Biden was, just throw zingers, keep denying, and just Biden, he's slow to react and he can't even defend himself fast enough because by the time he talked about one zinger, he done hit him with 4-5 already. Now he in a situation that he can't even he can't hit Kamala with any. You see how that roll off my tongue? People? Kamala. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm practicing. All right.
President Harris sound a lot better.
Yeah, all right. Hey,
But
I love that. I love
the
that
way
too.
the way she's getting ready to come at him, he has no idea what he's about
Man,
to be
she
hit
about to
with.
tear his ass up in that damn
He
debate.
has no
She about to
clue
fuck
what
his ass
he's
up.
about to be hit with. Like you said, he calling Joe Biden old. dumb. Those aren't going to work on this. Not against her. Not against her.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did you see Stephen A. and what he had to say about Kamala? She's ducking the press.
Well, everybody want her to talk because Trump is willing to get in front of the camera to keep things hot. She's allowing him to fall on his face, and all they doing is getting intel on his ass. So when she comes out and she give the press what they want, talk to him and shit, like, it's gonna be so substance to where it's gonna be night and day. See, the thing about it is she's controlling this narrative. You know what I'm saying? She's not allowing the media to control the narrative, which I love that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So you got, on one hand, you got Trump. He's always got his face in front of the media because he's ranting. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not spitting no facts or none of that shit. And you got, on the other hand, somebody that's really playing it cool, and they're just going around doing rallies and just let him trip on his face, because for him to have, quote unquote, the advantage by being up in front of the cameras, he's not really saying anything. He hasn't put out no policy.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say, you probably going to get happy when I say this. To me, you know what this is?
What's that?
This is Kendrick Lamar and Drake.
Which one is which?
We know who is which. Trump is Drake.
Trump is like,
Trump is Drake.
When the beef started, Drake was out and he was in the front.
Is K-Dot.
He was out in the front, like, like poking, like, okay, boom, like this. And, Kamala, like, hey, just wait. Because she has a lot of stuff going. She, like he said, she's controlling her narrative. The DNC still next week.
Right, exactly.
The
So
DNC
it's no need for right now to say anything.
You ain't got to jump ahead of nothing.
She put it all out on the platform on the DNC. And then once
the DNC is next week.
Right, so
she's dropping a plan, I believe, tomorrow. I think they said.
Okay, I got the information. The plan is going to be related to the Harris housing plan, including construction of 3 million units and the 25,000 down payment system. She's set to announce a plan to lower housing costs and end the housing shortage through construction of new units and down payments in down payment support to first-time home buyers. So in addition to the 3 million new units, there's going to be a $40 billion innovation fund for local governments to build housing. And the plan will also include a $25,000 down payment support for first-time home buyers and home renters who paid their rent on time for 2 years and are buying their first home would be eligible for the down payment assistance. So that's part of her plan.
See, part of the plan come out. So what Trump coming out with?
So
you niggas who got something to say, she already putting out something.
But put it like this, and this is just how I see it. If you're not going to vote for her, you're just not going to vote for her. That's just that. It's no really having people change sides.
I mean,
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
a lot of people's minds are made up on
Yeah, but
her.
how can you have your mind made up and you haven't heard nothing come out of mouth?
Because A, she's a woman, so some guys take that like a woman can't run.
Okay, cool. I'll take that from a man. I'm talking about from a woman's perspective.
Yeah.
Why would any woman, it doesn't matter what color you are, would have a problem with voting for her? That's where I'm coming at.
Because with women, I have no idea why a woman would vote for her.
We had one last week that was to speak out highly against.
Like you said, she's entitled to her opinion.
Yeah, you're entitled to your opinion, but I'm just saying, like, there's no solidarity. You have people, I ain't mean to cut you off. You got people saying that don't vote because of the color.
I'm voting because of the color.
But you should, because why? The motherfucking white folks voted for Trump because he's white.
Yeah, but I'm just sometimes you want to be on the right side of history, and you want to break certain ceilings. I'm tired of hearing a woman can never be president here, but I want to break that ceiling. I'm tired of hearing that a woman of color can't be president. We heard that about a man of color. Let's break that ceiling. And then with her, she's just. we know what Trump's about. We've already had 4 years of him.
The one thing that people are also not understanding that she has on her side, she's part of a Greek organization. Now,
The Divine Nine.
exactly. So part of that and all the other Greeks associations,
A huge voting block.
That's a huge voting block, and that's grassroots right there as far as organization, community work. So she has a big advantage on her side. All she got to do is get her message out. As long as her message loud and clear, it will drown out any other BS.
Speaking of her message, she is set to release her economic agenda tomorrow, and it's going to be here in Raleigh.
Oh,
So she's outlining her plans at an event in Raleigh, North Carolina, a pivotal battleground state. So they're going to be here a lot.
And my thing is,
she gonna win North Carolina.
she will.
I just said
My thing is this: it's for the black men. Sometimes I look at black men when they're like, "I'm not going to vote for her," and what really sits with me when they say that is,
unless she was abused by your mama, that means you ain't trust your mama.
nah, that's not where I'm going.
I'm not saying that's
what I'm saying is for the black men who have daughters. You know, the most powerful thing to tell one of our black sons growing up was you could be president. And you see
you can do anything you
see
want to do.
Barack Obama. This is probably more powerful than telling your black sons that you could be president. It's telling your black daughter.
It's just as powerful.
It's just as, if I think maybe a little bit more powerful, it's telling your black little girl that it is possible that you could possibly become president one day. I think that's a super powerful message. So when I hear black men be like, oh no, I'm not voting for her, and they be so, I'm like, why?
Right. Like I
why
be like,
not?
why? If you have a black woman for a partner, whether she's your wife, girlfriend, hell, your mama, your grandmother, I'm like, you trusted them. So why wouldn't you think that motherly black love, she wouldn't, do right by her people? Now, people will say, oh, she didn't identify herself as being black.
When? When?
Oh, there's been plenty of times.
When I've always heard her identify herself as biracial. But on top of that, I know a black person when I see a black person.
Right. You cannot.
I know a nigga when I see a
Right,
nigga.
you
You can't tell me that.
First of all, if you got a smidget of black in you, I don't give a damn you white, South Asian, whatever. You are a nigga.
Who's my
You black.
girl? Who's
Black.
my girl married to the boy in England? We used to always talk.
Markle?
Yeah.
Meghan Markle.
Yeah.
Now we saw. Oh, that girl black.
Yeah.
I don't care how fair skinned she is. We all saw it.
Yeah,
We know
black.
black people. So, and then like Dub said, like I'm not going to let a white guy determine
Her blackness.
her blackness. I'm not going to let that happen at
hell
all.
no.
Like,
You
I don't
don't
care
get- you
what
don't get
people
that
say. I'm not going to let that happen. So to me, it's like it's almost a little bit of racism involved.
That is racist.
It definitely
That's
is.
racism, sexism.
It's Trump.
You know, it's
Racism
all that.
is-
And
all the
just
isms.
as a father of a daughter and just of a person who has some types of ethics, like nah. I want somebody you can look at as president and them look presidential. Even Bush looked presidential.
I mean, can we really say? I mean, let's be real. Can we really say there's ethics? Like, how the fuck this country was created? That wasn't created off of ethics.
But nevertheless, you learn
That's
from your
fool's
mistakes.
gold. That's fool's gold when you speak in that. You know what I'm
learn
saying?
from your mistakes, and you still want people to do better. Yeah, we came from that. We can't hide from what we came from, but we can be better than what we were.
I mean, that's all fair game, and that is. But you're gonna, like I said, it has to be some balance there because sometimes you can't go in thinking like, yeah, if you do right, things gonna work out right. And sometimes that ain't the case.
And
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
true.
I'm a firm believer in that because my whole thinking was like that, and I learned quick. 18, learned quick as hell. Like, no. And all the thing I was doing was just simply speaking up for myself. But because I'm speaking up for myself to this white coach, he's like, oh, this nigga here think he talking to me. I'm about to get it set his ass straight. I mean, real talk. You feel what I'm saying? Because you never know. I was that talented of a football player. I could have been in the NFL, whatever. But he felt like he had that final say about how it would determine how I do. So I'm a firm believer. There are cases, right?
When we go to sports later, we gonna talk. Cause I was like, There's no way I could have been in the NFL, and I'm gonna tell you why. But we'll talk about that later.
So so there are cases where saying things supposed to go A, B, C, D. That's not the case because sometimes somebody got to go all the way to Z. They come back to A and shit like that. Like me, for instance, going against the grain has always worked for me. That's not saying everybody can do that. Whatever whatever floats your boat that makes it happen, fine. I'm always telling people this. Don't hesitate to think outside the box.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, we look forward to Kamala being in Raleigh tomorrow.
Yes.
Kamala. Hey, you think we should go to the rally? How did we even get to the rally?
I don't even know.
I don't know if we.
Traffic gonna be.
Where's it at?
It's most likely going to be in the fairgrounds where they normally have it. Right around my crib, so I'm gonna be hearing a lot of sirens.
And you know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell you the craziest thing about this election. Any other election, if one of the candidates would have been almost assassinated, they would have won easily.
Yeah.
Who walked in the presidency? Like, there's no way they could have lost because they almost got assassinated. The emotional, people. This man almost died, and he about to lose.
You got a lot of people that probably, let's call it
he
like
almost got shot and killed, and he about to lose this election. That is crazy. Just think about that.
Yeah.
Anybody else would have won this election just off that alone.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, that just goes to show he just did so much fuck shit.
How much people don't like this man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay, well, we're going to keep it moving because there's another candidate that was making a little bit of noise this week in Minnesota. Royce White, former NBA player.
Yeah, I remember him.
Royce White. I remember Royce White.
Iowa State.
Yeah.
College basketball.
I remember him from being drafted by the Houston Rockets and being scared to fly.
Yeah.
Okay, I do remember. Okay.
Yeah. So he's a Republican MAGA senator candidate in Minnesota.
Primary.
Yep, and just won the primary for Senate. He won the GOP primary on Tuesday, capturing 38.5% of the vote in a crowded 8-candidate field and was seen as an underdog before he won the endorsement of the state party delegates in May. And he has fringe views, and basically he's a light-skinned version of Mark Robinson.
Boy, that's a crowded field.
Yeah.
8 candidates?
Yes.
You got to be an extreme motherfucker to win that shit.
Yeah. So so of course after the NBA was over, he went to the Big Three and did the 3-on-3 thing.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and he has a lot of fringe views.
I want if they lose this election,
yes,
I want MAGA to go away forever.
It's not going to go away.
It will.
It's just a Tea Party reincarnated.
It is, but and they will reconstruct themselves again.
Steroids.
They will reconstruct themselves again, but I want MAGA to go away.
They will go away.
Like a loser leave town match.
Right. They will go away because, number one, this will be the second election presidential cycle they'll lose. So at the trend, you're not going to win by being extreme.
And you can't come back with Trump again.
Right.
Because he's going to be too damn old.
Yeah. So Trump is out.
He already old.
If he don't get it on this go-around, it's a wrap.
So MAGA is definitely going to be over.
That's why I said MAGA would be over. Because once there's nobody that has the persona like he does to capture the audience like he does that can keep the shit going.
But all that's going to happen is something new is just going to pop up that it's going to evolve to because the Tea Party is MAGA. That's all it is.
You're right. But what I'm saying is it's going to fizzle out because all the big wigs who got money is going to quiet that shit up like they've been doing.
They're going to quit investing in it. They're going to quit putting money into it.
Yeah, because right now
it's not going to be profitable.
Right now it's profitable, so they're going to do it. But they know
if they don't win this election,
they're going to stop because
it's over.
The playbook is played out.
Who can? It's not like his sons can carry it on. They're a bunch of doofuses.
Nobody.
Well, I mean, he's a doofus.
I mean, there's nobody has the personality to keep that shit he does. So if he doesn't win this round, MAGA's gonna fizzle the fuck out. You heard what I said, MAGA.
Well, it could go through Royce White. You don't know.
No, he can't do it because the one thing you gotta understand, niggas gonna always be reminded that you a nigga.
I'm still like Royce
White
White. You
folks
said
don't
in
mind.
Minnesota, right?
Yeah, so
Where Tim Walls from?
Minnesota.
Okay,
Minnesota.
like I'm not really paying Royce White any mind. Like,
you should.
You should.
Okay, so the reason he's so controversial is during the Big Three, he used to write controversial messages on his bald scalp, including Deep State and Alex Jones was right, and United States of the Federal Reserve. Those are some of the writings he put on the side of his head. It also says a watchdog group has alleged in a complaint to the Federal Electronics Commission that his House campaign spent over $150,000 on White's personal expenses, including gym fees, clothing, and bills at strip clubs. He has repeated conspiracy theories against the coronavirus pandemic and about the Jewish elites, and also made public statements that have raised the ire of people in his party, such as saying that women have become too mouthy.
That's why he won't win.
Yeah.
Because those two things, Jewish elites
Yeah.
and women's too mouth.
and that money, he was spending that money.
Oh, yeah.
He's still living that NBA lifestyle on that dime now.
He wasn't. It wasn't like he. I mean, even on the NBA, you get money. It wasn't like he was.
But now he getting political money, so now we I ain't got to worry about that NBA money.
Well, he
no.
got he going up against 7 other candidates, so he getting enough.
Yeah.
Ain't enough to to be
7, 8 other kids.
Well, he's been labeled anti-Semitic by the Republican Jewish Coalition.
Oh, that's that.
Once he
That'll
said
do
something,
him in.
once he said
He
something about
done.
Jewish elites, it was a wrap.
He done.
Yeah, so he's accused its critics of being a white liberal ivory tower and argues that he is being attacked for holding conservative values.
It is.
Yeah, so he doesn't seem as extreme as Mark Robinson, but time will tell.
Give him a little time.
Yeah.
Give him a little time.
If you see he has a way of winning, watch.
Yeah, so hopefully the people of Minnesota can get their shit together and make sure they vote and keep guys like him out of Senate, because I can see him being problematic. But they also said he did lead a protest against when George Floyd got killed. So he apparently spoke up on that black issue.
Bro, clock.
Yeah, it says
right
after the
twice a
murder of
day.
George Floyd in 2020, Royce White, who is black, organized and led protests. Although he says on his website these were separate from the larger Black Lives demonstrations. Yeah, so that's one.
Yeah, that's another reason why, because he ain't too extreme enough. So that's why I say he's yeah.
Well, he doesn't think Martin Luther King is a communist like Mark Robinson does. So
that's what I'm saying. He's straddling the fence. So, but he's not strong enough to, and his name is not big enough for him probably to beat out them other candidates. So we'll see.
yeah.
To be continued.
Okay. So Walls and J.D. Vance are holding a debate.
Yes, that's going to be very interesting.
I'm very curious to see that because I do not know either. I'm not familiar with either candidate.
Well, J.D. Vance, he's
I just know him as the couch fucker.
right. He's a first time senator. He's stupid out of Ohio.
Yeah.
And he got on the national scene. Primarily his book called Hillbillies.
Yeah, I remember that
Right.
eulogy
Right,
hillbilly.
exactly. So, they was talking about where his upbringing came from.
And he was
Basically,
fucking couches.
His mom, he's stupid.
I'm gonna give the breakdown basically. What it is from my perspective as of what I hear. J.D. Vance was a horrible pick for Trump.
Yes, he was.
Tim Walz was an amazing pick for Harris. Like that, I'm just giving you what I've been hearing out there. J.D. Vance, horrible.
Yeah.
Like it's probably going to sink Trump.
Like I said, because it's a couple of things. The childless women. That part right there, as well as he talking about basically how the format of family. You know what I'm saying? So they give some insight, like what I was getting at, of how his upbringing, because it was in his book. His mom pretty much was, let's call it like it was. She was a whore. She was getting around. She wasn't married, and he was being taken care of between his grandmother and his aunt. He saw his aunt. She was pretty much just doing her thing, and then when she finally got married, You know what I'm saying? So his whole thought process was like, damn, I'm around a bunch of women who basically ain't no man leading this shit. You know what I'm saying? They can't seem to get married, can't hold on to no relationships and shit like that. And then when he finally seen his aunt finally got married, you know what I'm saying? So, part of his way of thinking why this family or so yeah, just read up on that.
Yeah, I know he's got a beef against childless Americans. He's been going hard on the likes of people like me.
I pay more taxes.
Yeah, well, that, and then he was saying people with children should have more of an input on the political process. And I'm like, I'm cool with that as long as I pay less in taxes than them, and I'm fine with that. Yeah.
I don't like bans. I don't think there was a pick that Trump could have made that could have made it any better. I don't think, but I think Vance was the worst pick he could have made.
Rubio, but how that look? How you pick Marco Rubio? You pretty much said,
you talked about. You talked about. Did you talk about his wife? Yeah, like you know, so like there was nobody Trump could go get that would have really moved the needle. You go get one of the black guys, we're definitely going to laugh at you.
Now, because as of right now, this is his last hurrah, and nobody's really willing to sacrifice their political career.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Okay. If this was me, right, if the last election we ran, and I was like, yo, it's rigged. It's rigged. This election was rigged. Why?
Yes.
Would I run again?
Because it wasn't rigged.
Yeah.
But if I lose again,
he gonna say this.
He gonna say it's rigged.
Okay. He gonna say the same shit.
So and I would think that for his supporters, why would you vote if my leader is telling me that is rigged? Why am I going to vote again if you're telling me that it's rigged? And you see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm thinking Trump going to get a beat down of epic proportions this time.
Because the thing about it is, like I said, the writing's on the wall. I mean, even like you said, even after his near-death situation, he's still
not
losing
laughing
it.
like it's funny.
He's still. I mean, hey, listen.
Hey, I don't advocate for it, but
But
I wouldn't
you
lose
see
sleep
what I'm
over
saying,
it.
though. Anybody, if it would have been anybody else who would have got nearly assassinated, we could have gone ahead and gave him the presidency. We already knew who was going to be president. Yeah. But with him, it's like, damn, you still going to lose like
still
this?
Gonna lose. You still going to lose.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Diabolical work, as they call it.
Okay, well, that covers all the elections. I'm just looking forward to the DNC next week and getting some interesting stories.
She's gonna be dropping bombs.
That's
on
what
you.
I'm
So
like.
all y'all people who said I ain't voting
That
for her.
diss track coming next week.
For her. You ain't hear nothing.
That Kamala diss track dropping next week. Is it the
Trump
17th?
dropping a diss track?
No. The DNC's on the 17th, right?
Yeah.
She dropped.
19th.
Okay, the 19th is when she get ready to drop this diss track. Then, whenever she take the stage,
she gonna be like
bars.
bars.
Probably Friday, that Thursday or Friday.
Whenever she takes the stage at the DNC, be prepared for something completely different. Like they said, and I believe them, people are always like, well, where was she at when Joe Biden was president? I believe they made her they made her tone herself down.
Right, exactly.
Because they knew that she would outshine him being...
She's younger than him.
Black.
All the above.
So yeah.
And black women is the reason why she's there.
So they made her tone herself down for Biden to shine. Right. I definitely... He tried
to use the playbook President Obama used him. President Obama chose him as his vice president so he can talk to them white folks, them mid-level to no educated white
that's
folks.
Waltz. That's Waltz. That's exactly Waltz, except Waltz is Waltz's job.
Yeah, but exactly.
To bring in those old white people who were kind of shaky, like, I don't know about her like that. Brought in Waltz, like, oh, okay. Let me see where she's going.
But the only difference is, though, he was out a lot more than Kamala was. Because when he was out, when he was vice president for Obama, he was out a lot. You saw Biden out there a lot. you didn't see her as like because they kept her on the show. Only time they bring out midterms and shit, talking about Roe versus Wade and now. And then when everybody was saying, hey, look, nigga, we ain't feeling you. You need to do something or we about to change up. Before you know it, they force his hand and here she goes. So that's the reason why he kept her under wraps because look what happened. She's the front runner now.
Yeah.
So, you know, it backfired on his ass too. You know?
Yeah.
He probably should have had her ass just as much as Obama had his ass out, and he probably would have been all right. But he didn't do that. So there you go.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're going to keep it moving from politics and get into entertainment because the entertainment world has been kind of slow this week.
Yes, because it's summertime and everybody's on vacation.
Yeah, even Usher. Did you see he was taking a break?
Had to cancel it.
Yeah, he had to cancel his Atlanta show.
Yeah.
That must suck because that's his hometown.
Man,
you
they
know how
can get
many
a
times-
show
you know how
whenever,
many times-
man.
Yeah, you know how many times he done performed in Atlanta?
Man, y'all
Like,
can get a show
he lost
whenever.
count, whenever.
Stop
He
it.
done did like at least 25 shows. Like
Headline show. They're like,
Yeah.
man, stop it, man. Usher
yeah,
fine.
he's like, I get y'all. I see y'all next year. You know what I'm saying? I got y'all. Y'all know what it is.
Catch me in the club. I'll sing there. Like, stop it,
right,
Atlanta.
right.
You, that's
So
too much.
That don't even count.
Yeah, it don't count. Y'all catch him anytime. Like, damn.
Okay. Well, there was also some static between the Fugees. After last week, Lauren decided to cancel the American leg of their tour.
Right.
As they head to the UK to do their shows. It looks like Pras took time to
He
drop
had the
some
time.
bars.
Drop some bars.
Bar Mitzvah, a diss track towards
track.
Lauryn Hill. Basically going in on Lauren.
There was some truth to it, but it was
Yeah,
weird,
yeah, it's a whack ass
It's whack.
track, but yeah, he did spit some real shit.
Can I ask
for
you?
yourself.
Can I? I'm just gonna say this. Who the fuck asked Pras? Like, nigga, you should be lucky you get money because you weren't even an important member of the group.
No, Pras is a very important
yes, he
member
was.
of the group.
Yes, he was. Yes,
If it wasn't for Pras, we would realize how whack Wyclef is.
right.
Like,
So Pras, he was
Ah.
every last one of them had their position.
He's not more important than Wyclef because Wyclef was making the beats. So there wasn't Wyclef making the beats for the Fugees?
I don't know, because I
then-
remember
so
Salah
now,
Remy
let-
doing
let-
the shit
let's
that I
go back
remember
to-
that was
let's go
dope.
back-
He did something. He did.
Let's
production.
go back. Nobody asked Pras what Pras thought. If they have the tour show up, if
Well,
they
you
don't,
see,
then
Pras
do
is a
something
federal
else.
informant and going to jail, so this was his last
Tell on
attempt
niggas like
to
you, like
make-
you've been doing.
That's
Tell
why
on
he's
niggas.
mad, because this was his last attempt to make some money before he gets locked up. So Lauren fucked it up. So that's why he's all pissy.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
I
then
see
she
that.
gonna do the European tour, but you gonna shit on the American tour. Like, make that shit make sense, Lauren.
Look, I'm gonna stick up for Lauren on this one. Like, I'm gonna stick up. You know, I down Lauren a lot. Nah, Pras is the last one that should be talking.
No, you cannot. Listen, we got. Hold on. First of all,
He a snitch.
she okay. Besides that, though,
Yeah.
she's relevant off of, like I said, one album, the Fugees.
Oh, yeah, of course.
How many Fugees albums? They
Two
got?
albums,
Two.
one was good.
Right, 2 albums with the Fugees, and
One solo.
and one solo.
Yeah.
Like
Jay-Z said, I did the math. I did the.
Right.
I can divide.
right. So I'm saying, like,
She has a second album coming out.
man, listen, she burned her bridges with all her U.S. audience by not showing up.
So you ain't gonna listen to her new album when she drop it?
I mean, I'll listen to give it, see what it. See
Yeah, I mean, I'll listen to it. It's
Yeah.
Spotify. I already
Right.
paid for
I
the
paid
subscription.
For it, so I listen to it. Yeah, I pay for Spotify.
Yeah.
So I listen to it. But
Yeah.
as far as it, keep
Are
that rotation,
you?
we'll see.
Are you? Is your interest peaked?
It's all right.
Are you looking forward to
No,
Lauryn
I'm not,
Hill's
I'm not
new
gonna break
project?
my neck. I
Okay.
mean, when it drops, I'm like, oh yeah, let me listen to it. I mean, I'm not like, yeah, I need to hear it and drop. I'm like, come on, let's get over. Damn, last time she dropped, I was in my 20s. We was all in our 20s.
Yeah.
Early
No, I
20s.
was a teenager.
Early 20s.
I was
Early
17.
20s. Like, hold on. Like, let's do the math. So, early 20s. So, Fugees was 96. I just got out of high school.
I'm in
I
my
was a year
look.
out of high school.
I'm in my 20s,
I
and
was
I'm
in-
getting ready to
I
turn
was a
50
year out
in
of high
a
school
minute.
when Fugees dropped. Ooh la la la. Yeah, that shit. I was in Wilson. You know what I'm saying? Wilson. And then she dropped. What's that? 98.
98, 99,
98, 99. I'm on the block with Tim's. a A shirt with cornrows, diamonds in the ear. Yeah, that's why I'm riding a bike.
And in 2024,
Right.
good year of our Lord.
Like, come on, bro. That's over 20 years ago. 20 years ago.
Good year of 2024.
Man,
We're expecting new
1999,
music
what?
from Lauryn Hill.
And they've been riding that wave for damn near 30 years.
30 years. So she burnt all her bridges by not showing up, canceling. But you gonna take your ass over to Europe though.
And get money.
You gonna get money.
Gonna get
really,
money.
though?
That's
so
why.
what
That's
that
what.
means is what she doing.
Fuck you,
is,
Pras.
No, what she doing is she's saying our money is replaceable.
Fuck you, Pras. That's what she said.
Yeah. Lauren fucking up the
You
money.
weren't getting no money now. Fuck you, Pras. Go sit down.
Fucking up the bread, man.
Lauren can live off them Sister Act
yeah,
checks.
she's shitting on her damn US. Her
Yes,
US,
Lauren can live off those
US
Sister
things.
Act checks.
Yeah, that's terrible. Oh, did you hear about Matthew Perry?
Yes.
Okay.
How they got all the people.
Somebody
that
got
was involved.
charged.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah, 2 doctors and his assistant and the drug dealer, and it's like about
so it looks like California authorities continue their investigation into the death of Matthew Perry. It looks like they arrested 5 people that are in connection to his death. It looks like charges against 5 people. He passed away in October 2023. What was it? Wasn't it in his pool? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so basically it looks like there were, you said 2 doctors, Dr. Mark Chavez and Eric Fleming were charged separately, and authorities claim 5 individuals knowingly supplied and administered ketamine to Perry and took advantage of his addiction and tried to cover it up. Their role following his death. So it looks like they're just being blamed for selling them
got
drugs.
his assistant. They got the actual drug dealer. Like, how you got 2 doctors?
You netted up. You netted up. How many people? 5?
Yeah.
Damn.
5. So somebody told on somebody. They told on each other. That's what happened.
Rolling. Everybody rolled on
Everybody
each other.
rolled.
So it looks like there was a middleman who contacted Chavez, who was a doctor and previously operated a ketamine clinic to obtain the substances to sell to Perry. So he was the middleman. In text messages to Chavez, it looks like they're discussing how much to charge Perry for the ketamine, stating, "I wonder how much this moron will pay."
They're definitely playing on him, like they said. Like if that's what,
That's the reason why they get charged.
if that's what they broke out in court,
That's fucked
that's
up.
what they said in court. Yeah.
That's what it said on text message.
And it says Perry had a live-in assistant who admitted to repeatedly injecting Perry with ketamine, including on the day he died, without medical training. And this assistant has pleaded guilty to 1 count of conspiracy to distribute ketamine causing death.
She told it.
Yeah, and it looks like Chavez, the doctor, will plead guilty to 1 count of conspiracy to distribute ketamine. The DOJ announced, while Fleming pleaded to 1 count of conspiracy to distribute ketamine and 1 count of distribution of ketamine, resulting in his death. So yeah, it looks like
Those who don't know what ketamine is, that's what they use for
heroin.
livestock.
Oh, I thought that's what they used to get people off heroin.
I mean, yeah, but ketamine is it's this powerful damn drug they use on livestock and shit. And motherfuckers be getting high off that shit. They use it so much. I heard up in Philadelphia, people's fingers are literally falling off and shit.
I heard about that.
Right. So ketamine it's a powerful drug that they use on livestock.
Yeah, so ketamine is some shit you don't want to fuck with. You know how I got introduced to ketamine was like that drug dealer game you used to play on the TI-83 calculator where you could be a drug boss and you would have to order ketamine and shit. It was a game we used to play in high school.
I think Booty used to have it, and
it was
you
drug
go
wars.
around trying to see how much money you can get up.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
listen.
Okay.
You get drugs like
It was on the
What's the name?
TI-83. It was that calculator we used to have in high school that we used to do calculus on. You could program games on it, and people used to program Snake, and then there was a game called like Drug Lord or something.
And
it was
you
all
get
text.
mushroom, weed, like I'm
Yeah,
talking
you can
about
buy
big, big product,
ketamine and everything. I used to play the
You a
fuck
big
out that
dope
game.
boy back in the day.
Yeah.
I didn't know nothing about this shit.
Yeah, that's back in the 90s.
Yeah, I used to play that at Buddha House all the time.
Okay. So as long that's the first time I heard of
Drug
ketamine.
Wars.
Yeah,
I
drug
think
wars.
Drug Wars. That's what it
Yeah,
was.
yeah. But that was when I heard of ketamine. 'Cause I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
Cause that ain't no normal shit niggas around my way have. No, in DC growing up, they did Love Boat, which was
Love Boat?
yeah. Yeah. No, it was embalming fluid.
And on the game, you making deals and everything. Like, the game was crazy.
Yeah.
The game was wild.
I have never heard of it. So.
Yeah, Buddha said drug wars.
Drug wars, yeah. Big break.
Yeah, okay. So as long as I'm not alone, I played that shit. That was before Game Boys and portable systems. We had the TI-83 and text video games. Yeah, but also in court, we had there was a continuation of the YSL trial. I don't know if you saw it, but YSL Woody told it all. He was on the stand basically saying he blamed Young Thug. Hold on, I'm bringing up the story. But yeah, YSL admits to lying to police about Young Thug committing crimes. So it says YSL Woody admitted that he lied to police about Young Thug committing crimes. Woody said that when he took the stand August 12th, he said the police kept locking him up for whatever they could. Every time they opened the door, the police were on him, and they kept bringing up Thug's name. So he did. He had to do something to get him off of him, and so he started saying Thug did this, Thug did that. And Thug did a lot of things because I knew he didn't do it. So he's basically saying he just made up crimes, I guess, on Young Thug to tell the police so they leave him alone. It looks like witnesses did not believe that the police would arrest Thugger because of who he was. So they were, damn, that's fucked up. So they just snitching on a making up shit thing. And
that's how RICO cases usually happen. Somebody
it
be some bullshit. No fake cases to be.
So I don't not because it's like your man threw you in. He involved you in this. Like
that's all. If the police, if they really trying to get something on you, all they need is one or two people to just say something and to cooperate with the fuck they're doing.
Threw you under the bus to get you in here and stuff, and he still might. Well, he been eating all this stuff, but he still might get this jail time. Like this,
I don't think so. It's no way in the hell. As long as I've been on this planet, I've never seen a RICO case last as long as it has.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
They want Thug.
They want him.
They want him, but the fact this is the reason why. They want him. It's one thing to want him. It's another thing that you ain't got shit on him. They don't got nothing.
We gonna see. We gonna see. I've never seen nobody walk off a RICO.
He will be the first.
Okay.
Because I said, if this was a slam dunk case, this shit would have been over years ago.
Oh, true.
We are 3 years in. We are 2 judges in. Like, come on, 2. You ain't never seen no shit like this before. The fact of the matter is, she has no case.
The one thing about it, when the government when they want you,
Yeah,
and they
but it's
get
one thing to want you. It's another thing to have factual facts to convict them. There's no way I can see that.
It's
jury.
all good. You know what they're gonna play now? Tax evasion.
Well,
Yeah.
You know what they getting ready to play now. If they don't get him like that, they get ready to him with tax evasion.
If they do that, he already got time served. He been in 3 years. So he got time served.
I'm just telling you what.
Right.
Like there's always the card in the back pocket.
Let me tell you why this dude got this. Let me tell you why Thug got, and this is where you can see how much backing he has. His record label, none of them people dropped him. And usually, if a big case like this happens,
they get out. They get away from.
They drop their ass. You know what I'm saying? They have not dropped him. He been in this 3 years, so that lets you know. They know for a fact they don't have no case against him, and that just lets you know, hey, when he get out, he dropped that music. I mean, remember before he got locked up, they bought his ass over 150 acres of land for his birthday, for his present. You feel what I'm saying? As a birthday present and stuff like that. So that just goes to show how much backing he got. He's not going. I cannot see that him getting convicted.
We'll see.
They're trying to stretch this out as long as possible, and they're trying to get him on something. At this point, it's been too long for just to let him walk.
Yeah, you can get him on something, but it won't be what they want to get him on. And then,
Of
like I
course
said, what they would probably get him on, he probably done did time for it. The rest of it probably probation. So he just, he just waiting his time before he get out.
Yes, indeed.
Free Young Thug.
Free Young Thug, indeed. Yeah, there's been a lot of court shit going on. Tina Knowles just settled, divorce settled with her husband, or ex, Richard Lawson. Looks like she's going to have to pay him a $300,000 lump sum.
Get that money, bro.
Yes, that's a one-time lump sum, and
don't spend it all in one place, though, bro. That's got to last you.
Right.
Yeah,
that's got to last.
Well, don't forget, he's still a working actor because he was in that Tyler Perry joint, Divorce in Black. He was the preacher in the beginning or throughout the movie.
Like I said, don't spend all that money, invest it.
Yeah, well, you got that Tyler Perry money, so that's good. It looks like in addition to that, Tina was awarded, regarding their community property, she was awarded a 2018 Tesla, a 2020 Bentley, and it looks like the book deal with Penguin Random House, a 1% interest in Kirby Beauty Management, LLC, furniture and artwork in her possession, and all creative works, ideas, drafts, and other materials generated by Tina during the marriage. And it looks like Richard was awarded a 2021 Cadillac Escalade, several bank and retirement accounts, all money owed to Richard Lawson Studios, any royalties earned, and all creative works he came up with during the marriage. So they were married on April 12, 2015, and separated July 25th, 2023. Tina filed for divorce the next day, July 26, 2023.
That lets you know marriage don't even last long. If you get a good 20 years with somebody, you did great.
Yeah, that's a very talented hole he went up in.
Yes.
So, it also says the deal said Tina was awarded her separate property, which included an L.A. home, a property in Texas, all her furniture, all her jewelry, her retirement accounts, and all earnings she accumulated since the date of the separation. Richard was awarded all rights to his studio, artwork, jewelry, clothing, his royalties, and all rights to his SAG pension plan. And Tina agrees to pay off any credit cards in her name and all outstanding balances on any and all household expenses. Richard will cover his credit card debt and all debt related to the Cadillac. Tina agreed to pay a one-time payment of that $300,000, and the exes agree neither party will receive spousal support. And they agree no bad-mouthing family. So he can't say anything bad about Beyonce or Blue Ivy or anything like that. And
why would he say something bad?
I don't know. He might get broke. Be like, yo, let me tell you.
Write a memoir and shit.
Beyonce blew up my bathroom.
Right.
She left it stinking and didn't even flush.
Beyonce was she was ho hopping around. Had to
Yeah.
get her straight.
Yeah. So that's just some of the stuff. Well, no, I'm reading I just read the comment. Why only Beyonce and Blue?
I just read it too.
Well, I think it's covering the whole family. I think it's just pointing out the
right. Beyonce is it. She's the main person of the whole family. When we talk about the nose, we talking about Beyonce.
Yeah, so it has a non-disparagement clause that prohibits either from speaking negatively about the other or the other's children and their spouses. So that covers, about each other. They can't talk about each other's children, or their spouse.
So no book. You can't talk. If you're going to write a book, it has to be strictly about you. And
Yeah.
you talk about the kids, it can't be nothing bad.
Yeah, so they can't talk about Bianca Lawson either. That's his daughter. You remember Bianca Lawson from all them 90s shows? She was fine as shit.
What show she was on in the 90s?
Bianca Lawson was like, she was the quintessential light-skinned black girl on like all those TV shows from the 90s.
I didn't see what she looked like.
Yeah, she fine as shit. She still look young. You don't remember her from like, she was always like the best friend in TV shows and shit. Let me see what she's.
Show she was in?
Hold on. She's mad familiar because she's been in a ton of shit. Let me see what her best show is. She's been on Queen Sugar, Rogue.
No, I didn't watch that.
Save the Last Dance, The Temptation miniseries, Saved by the Bell, The New Class.
Nope. That's why.
Okay. Well, she was
on reboot shit. I ain't seen it. Okay.
She's been on Tubi shows.
Yeah, well, she's been a staple on a lot of TV shows since '93.
She's been on Tubi
she's been around.
But Tubi wasn't around though. So
That's what the equivalent of this
well,
shows
true.
She's the quintessential light skinned girl niggas had crushes on back in the day.
Not mine, because I ain't know nothing about her.
Nah, she was fine to me. So I remember her.
She got a big ass forehead.
Oh yeah, because she fine. All pretty women have big ass foreheads.
Hold on, remember? I wish Buddha
That's
was
a mark
here.
of a beautiful
I wish
woman.
Buddha was here so we could go off the last chick you called fine.
She was fine.
No, the hell, the last chick you called was not fine. Big
She was
nose
straight
chick.
for the stroke.
She was not. But anyway, where else we at?
Agree, disagree.
Buddha, when Buddha come back, he'll remind them.
Buddha, if you watching, jump on in.
Oh, I'm trying to see what else she was on. Okay, Me and the Boys in the House, Sister,
Okay.
Good Behavior, Smart Guy, The Parenthood, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Steve Harvey, Steve Harvey Show,
Okay, I watched Steve Harvey.
Smart Guy, Dawson's Creek.
Okay, well, she was on a lot of shows.
I mean, she wasn't like a star on these shows. She was like made appearances.
Yeah.
That's why I said she was on.
She
Was the quintessential black girl. She was the homegirl in each
She
show.
walked in front of the camera.
Yeah.
She got to say,
Basically.
hey, it's what we call home and go upstairs. Okay.
But yeah. So hopefully everything is good between Tina Knowles and Richard Lawson because that should work out fine.
Right.
Okay, so now we get into sports.
Sports.
All I know is the Eagles and the Patriots were playing when I left.
Yeah, they were playing.
Who won?
Kenny Pickett's trash, but he's going to be our backup this year.
Who won?
Kenny Pickett, he's trash, but he's going to be our backup this
The
year.
way he's talking, Branson, I don't think you guys won the way you're talking.
Oh, I didn't even see the game, but I've seen.
No,
Kenny
the
Pickett
Eagles
play.
pulled it off, 14-13.
It's preseason. Don't
Yeah, I
nobody
know,
care.
but still,
Like,
they were losing when I left. I don't know who you have on your
man,
team.
You got a bunch of niggas
gotta
out
wait
there
till
who
they-
ain't going to play.
Right. You gotta wait till they start cutting people. and
Well, I will take that back. The Texans, they played C.J. Stroud last week.
shit. Well, they gonna play. Like I said,
You better not put Jalen Hurts out there.
I'm not getting excited to
I'm
start
sure
seeing.
you're not going to put Dak out there.
No, they're not going out there. They gonna
Week
they
one.
gonna go out there the last week.
Week one starters.
No, they're gonna go out the last. Each starters will go out the last preseason game because that's like a dress up for rehearsal for the actual.
You
game.
know why we don't run nobody out? What happened to my boy in Minnesota?
Oh,
McCarthy.
whatever.
JJ McCarthy's out for the season.
Oh yeah.
That's why we
something
don't
happened
try.
to his leg.
That's why we don't trot our starter out until week one. Nah, you good? Because we need you, and you playing football, you get hurt at any second. So nah.
All I know is I'm not excited for football because my three main players they're not signed yet because of JJ talking about this all in bullshit. CeeDee Lamb ain't got his money. Dak ain't got his money. Michael Parsons ain't got his money. Like what?
Oh, the Cowboys are off to a great start.
Yeah, because we are the most expensive ass team in the land.
It's all good. When them boys leave next year, when them boys leave next year,
Most
y'all are
valuable football
rebuilding.
team.
When y'all are rebuilding, just remember that
It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all not gonna win the Super Bowl.
we're going to win the division
Y'all
this
not
year,
gonna
though.
win the Super Bowl.
I'm not going to
Who
say
won last
that.
year?
I'm not going to say
Who
we're
won the
not going to
division?
win.
Who are division champs now?
Y'all are.
Okay then.
How many weeks y'all went into the
It
playoffs?
don't
How deep y'all
matter.
went?
It
How
don't
deep y'all
matter.
went in
Who
the
are
playoffs
division champs?
again?
Who collapsed? They started off 10-1 and lost.
Who
6,
won the
7
Super
in a
Bowl
row.
the last time?
I don't care.
Who won the
collapsed?
Oh, now you
Who
don't care
collapsed?
about now.
No,
I don't even remember who won the Super Bowl.
Who won the last
Exactly.
Super Bowl? The Eagles did.
No,
Who
they-
been
No,
to
I'm
the-
talking about
Kansas City
this
won.
past
Oh,
year.
Kansas
Oh yeah,
City won.
Kansas
They
City.
beat
Kansas City
49ers.
always win. What
They
you
won
mean? Who won the
49ers.
Super Bowl?
I
Kansas
just
City
forgot. I
always
drew a brain
win.
fart.
Man, listen. It's what you do.
And
for
they
me
got
lately.
Kansas City winning again this year. Like
I believe it.
Yeah.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Right. But like I said, though, we are division champs. Right
come on, Joe Burrow, come back and knock them out so we can win the.
No.
You know what?
You
That's
do
good. Yeah, I hope you and Zeke shall start running back this year.
Oh yeah, he's back. I forgot.
Zeke
I mean,
y'all
he's
start
old.
running
Listen
back
now,
this
he's
year.
not even
Great.
30 years old, dog.
Good. That's perfect.
he's
Yeah,
still-
great.
He should
he's-
retire.
Hey, what you mean?
He should retire.
When?
They're great.
That
They
nigga
didn't
trash.
run him in New England, but he getting ready to run down in Dallas.
Listen, man.
Great.
Y'all worry about y'all team.
Oh,
Hey, we got the
Saquon.
quarterback of the future.
We got Saquon. Like we all got. Everybody got bright futures except for y'all.
We got the new RG3. We got the new RG3.
Ooh.
Oh,
RG3 was kind of electric. Yeah,
We got Daniels. I'm excited.
Man, y'all got something to be excited about.
That offense gonna be all right.
Sorry as hell though. So
Yeah, we'll see. We got a new coach.
Yeah, y'all got our coach. That got gashed us. We got gashed as far as the running game and shit. That was his defense. We got gashed on.
And see, and I know we are going to beat y'all ass this year just for the simple reason.
What you talking about?
The Cowboys. And I'm going to tell you why. Just for the simple reason.
Let me hear this shit.
Kellen Moore wants to beat the brakes off y'all.
He probably do.
Yeah,
he probably do.
We're going to cut y'all ass one game at least.
McCarthy's playing for his job. Dak is playing for his job.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they got a lot of.
I don't think Dak's playing for his job.
Actually, he is.
Because Dak's going to get picked up if y'all don't pay him. And that's going to be the biggest mistake y'all make.
You're right. Cool. That's why I say
Trey Lance.
JJ is going to pay him. Because this is the reason why we're in a situation now. Because when he had an opportunity to lock Dak in for the cheap, he wanted to make him prove it. All right, Dak went out and proved it. Now you had to pay him. He had him by the nutsack. Then on top of that, he structured his contract to where he get another re-up, another payday, which he did. And guess what? He was second in the NFL as far as most valuable player. So guess what? He holds all the cards. JJ is not gonna let his ass walk out of the building. He just if Dak do what Dak does like he did the last time, he bet on himself. JJ is gonna pay he gonna have him by the nutsack. Or they're gonna do a sign and trade deal. That's what they're gonna do. They're not gonna let Dak.
You're not looking forward to this season, are you?
No.
Nah, he's not.
You're already taking that.
Look, he's not looking forward to this season.
I don't blame him. It's off to a very bad start.
I mean, shit. My damn owner, he sitting here. Listen, man, you selling too many wolf tickets. You 80 plus years old. You want to sit here and win?
Is Stephon coming back? Did he come back?
He
Gilmore back there.
Gilmore gone. He gone.
Oh, Gilmore ain't in that backfield no more?
No, we got, hold on. We got Bland. Bland led in the NFL last year.
You get ready to tell me you got whatchamacallit coming back, right?
We got Bland and Diggs is back.
The one who broke his ACL. Yeah, he come back.
ACL.
He come back.
He's back. He's practicing.
Okay.
He's 100% healthy. I mean, like I said, we're going to be good. You know what I'm saying? We're going to win over 10 games. We're going to be in the playoffs again, you know, so my thing is you ain't locked up your players yet. So as of right now, I don't want to hear shit. He talking about we all in. All in, man, you going to get the players up there.
Oh, we all in. We done locked up AJ. We done gave Devontae money. Jalen got paid. Like, we all in this year.
Y'all locked in.
And the Commanders, they just
want
to be good.
Hey, we'll see.
Yeah, we all the way up.
They just want to be good.
Oh, WNBA started back tonight.
Yeah, I was going to go to that. I know Phoenix and Chicago played, and Chicago got their ass handed to them.
Oh, wow.
Angel Reeves and them got beat down.
Oh, yeah, 65 to 85.
Oh, wow.
Angel still did her thing. She got 11 points,
What
15
Cardozo
rebounds.
Double.
Yeah, Cardoza got 10 points, 5 rebounds.
Okay.
She ain't do shit.
No, she did something.
LA played somebody tonight.
You said they scored 60. You said they scored 65, and she had 10 of those. She did something.
Yeah, she did something, and Angel Reese obviously put up
the double queen.
Yeah, Angel Reese put up 11. Cardoza put up 10. But who else put up? Evans put up 14. So she was.
It's gonna come down to the rookie of the year between Reese and
Caitlin
Clark.
Of course.
I mean, but
Give it to both
of course
of
you
them,
heard
man.
what
Give it to both of them.
Stephen A. dumbass had say talking about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, or basically Caitlin Clark should have been on the USA basketball. If you saw how they were beating them there, how they was physically on that court.
Yeah, the girls were playing around though. Like the girls,
it was just like the dudes. They were
girls were playing around though.
Untimely turnovers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because we didn't do this. We did that night. The game was the next day.
Yeah,
the girls almost lost. Like the girls were playing.
I mean, dudes were too. It's about the same thing. But The thing about it is, like I said, the fact that Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese, they needed this break because it's not like how the men's game where they have a 2-month break, you know what I'm saying, before the start.
These girls going to be on the next Olympic team. People just need to calm down. They going to be on the next Olympic team.
I don't know. I don't know about the next one.
Yeah.
Because, hold
Why
on.
wouldn't they?
Because you got other ones like that just that
Oh,
was their first one.
Nah. I'm gonna let you slide. I'm
Nah,
gonna let you
because
slide
first of all,
on this
who
one.
you take? Oh, hold on. Who you take off this Olympic team and put CC or Angel Reese up there?
Well, first of all, I don't think all the girls are going to want to play again.
Who ain't? They going for the 9th goals. Yeah, they gonna want to play again.
First of all,
we know Tarasi. She won't be on the next.
Okay. 4 years. We're looking 4 years into careers now.
Brittany Griner, she probably won't be up there. That's 2 right there. So that's probably 2 spots where they can probably get in. But
why won't Brittany Griner want to play?
I think some of them are going to age out.
Tarasi definitely aging.
I think some of them are going to age out.
That's her last one. But there's a lot of other NBA.
But
there's a lot of WNBA stars that's better than CC that hasn't gotten a chance.
But no, not just that. Because you still have the.
I mean, cut you off. The girl that helped them actually won it. What's her name?
You're possibly going to
Asia?
No, it wasn't Asia. It was
Rakia?
it was her first year. It was her first year playing on the Olympics.
You're
she
possibly going to be looking at a whole new women's team because just think about who's coming into this game now. Your girl from USC will be there.
Juju.
Your girl from UConn will be coming.
Becky.
Yeah, you got some stars coming up.
Yeah, but if one thing you learn about the Olympics that you saw, that the world has caught up. So that means you can't put any and anybody out there. Mm-hmm. So even if you put CC or Angel Reese out there, they would have actually hurt the team more than help. Especially CC because number one, they would have beat the fuck out of her ass. If she can't get around on screens when she getting body like that, that's going to negate her from that. Next, she leads the WNBA in fucking turnovers. So what you think that's going to lead on that? And we talking about they had turnovers themselves. So add her to that mix.
Wasn't Angel Reese and CC on the team that, am I right, beat the girls?
Well, they're not playing. It's an all-star game. Did you answer my question? Game. Yeah, they did.
Were Angel Reese and CC on the team?
But beat the girls? You know they're not going hard.
I was just throwing that out there.
It's just a tune-up for the Olympics.
I was just throwing that out there.
So we know they're not going hard.
I'm just throwing that out
there. That's fine. But we also know that it's an all-star game. We know the all-star game. Now, I will give the women this. They were playing more defense than the men's all-star. So I will give them that credit. And, the U.S.
I always say the women's game will be better than the, especially all-star games. Yeah. Like, I'll always say that.
Really?
I think so. I think because you want to see skills.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? All the dude's going to do is dunk and let the dude go by him and dunk. Yeah, that's it. Like, the women going to D you.
Yeah.
She ain't going to let you embarrass her.
Right.
So I think their all-star games will always be competitive.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Well, any other topics y'all want to cover?
Nah, I'm good.
I'll cover all I had planned.
Just make sure y'all come out to Tough tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow.
8 to 12, 1900 Pool Road. You can still get your tickets.
8 p.m. to 12 p.m.?
Yep. And then after that, we heading over to the house on Highway 55 for the after party. You want to pull up. Don't miss out. We doing a meet and greet, et cetera, et cetera.
Saturday. Buddha birthday bash.
That's right.
1500 Fenton Street. Club Insomnia. We will be in the building.
Action weekend.
Yes.
Pull up. Let's have some fun.
Yes.
Let's be safe. Have some fun out there.
Yes.
Come on out. Oh, we got food trucks going to be out there as well. Alpha Dog's going to be out there. Mike Empanada's going to be out there.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
So we going to...
Bring your appetite.
Yeah.
Alpha Dogs and Mike Empanadas.
Is there going to be any Caribbean food trucks out there?
No, we got
Oh,
supposed to be a
and
barbecue truck.
and just to throw something out, during the day, Saturday, I believe it is the Caribbean Festival downtown.
Oh yeah. I was going. I have to go to
the
that.
Caribbean Festival downtown is going to be popping. The weather going to be nice this weekend. We expect to see y'all in one of our events.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't even gonna
all
lie.
of them. Expect to see
I
at
want to
least
see
both
you at
of them.
all of them.
Both of them.
But I want to see you at least one. Just
Right.
show your face. Just
Come on
show
out,
that
support.
you rock with the group.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So
Next
be
week.
safe.